What's up, guys? It is Gershwin and the Sound Alchemist here doing yet another episode of For the Greater.
So, this is the video where we answer the questions that you guys left off in last week's Tuesday's video, question and answer.
Right.
So let's go into this and see who or what was asked. Starting with Takato 101. Do you think they will ever bring back the 5th Chaos God? Bum, bum, bum.
Will they?
Well, let me tell you something. It's a secret that GW told me not to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyways, because we like getting sued. No, they're not. Because I think they have way too many other storylines going on that they don't need to bring back. That Chaos God, he was kind of weird too, because he's like the Chaos God of Chaos.
Right.
And then like he's fighting the other Chaos Gods. I just think it's a poorly
executed god.
Yeah, like somebody was like, oh, let's just throw in a 5th one. Alright, what do you want it to be? Oh, let's make it against the other gods. Well, aren't the Space Marines and the Imperium against the other gods? Well, yeah, but they need help from a god. The Emperor is the god now. So no, I don't think so, no.
Right.
But you added more. Also, yay on being the first question to be answered. Thanks, and fan of the show. Keep it up.
Thank you.
You're another, or yet again, you are the first to be answered. So let's go back to
the beginning. Tyrion Lampereau. One question. Do you speak Spanish? If so, say something. Saludos desde España.
Here you go. He said it.
I said what you said. But
yes,
yeah,
we do.
We speak Spanish.
Both of us.
Los dos.
Atticus X. Can you explain what Centurion Armor is? Take a Space Marine, put him in a Space Marine armor, and that's a Space Marine.
Right.
It's a Space Marine inside of a Space Marine.
It's essentially a bigger form of Terminator armor, but the Space Marine inside that armor already has his power armor.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you said, Space Marine inside Space Marine.
Yep. DJ Evis Creation.
How can the Imperium advance? Only way of Primarch coming back. It needs intensely powerful near godlike leadership to polarize the Imperium. Orcs got Gaskell, the Eldar have Kegorok, the Aspect Leaders, Chaos have Demon Primarchs, the Necrons literally have Shards of the Catan. Pretty much only the Imperium and the Tau are running on manpower alone.
What did you say the Tyranids are?
Tyranids?
They didn't put that in there.
No.
I was gonna say what do the Tyranids have?
Yeah,
I guess they have the Hive Mind. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll bring back a Primarch.
Because that would kind of take all the hype away from the Emperor.
Yeah.
Because he'd be basically a mini Emperor. And if you bring one back, then you kind of want to bring back the others. That way everybody's not just buying your one Primarch model to be OP.
Yeah.
But, talking about that, they are making models for the Chaos Primarchs. So, it's been confirmed. We just gotta wait for the sculpts.
Fulgrim, snake demon form. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for the question. Sint and Piet. In the lore, there is an Inquisitor who got a splinter fleet to follow him to a planet that was under attack by orcs. The Imperium kinda lost the planet while the Orc War and the Tyranids got stronger, because orcs have a good fight, which brings more orcs for the Tyranids to eat, and it just got on, and it just goes on and on. Yeah, I think, isn't that the same battle that Godskull ended up showing up to and changing the tide of war, because the Tyranids were beating the orcs, and Godskull got there, and then the orcs pushed the Tyranids back, and they just kept fighting. But yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know that the Inquisitor kind of like coerced them into an orc sector. That's cool.
That seems like a little too comes in handy kind of thing, but
next time, take him to the Eye of Terror.
That'd be an interesting.
You tell that Inquisitor.
Ghost X357. I would also like some Warhammer fantasy lore.
It's a coming.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing Game of Thrones. We're probably gonna do Game of Thrones lore once a week, like one video a week, and then when the season comes back, we'll try to do it every week. But we might do fantasy once a week too.
Right.
TJ Tim Janil.
The 40K battle pits should get more time for people to post coherent arguments or cite examples from lore in order to bolster their arguments. It would do a lot, and I think the voting makes it less one-sided for the 40K universe. Thanks.
Thanks for the suggestion. I'm gonna look into that. Because I want to change it up. It's difficult to actually come up with
Challenges.
Interesting challenges. Because yes, you're right. The Warhammer 40K universe is so OP. What we're doing right now, if you're a Patreon subscriber, or if you're supporting us on Patreon, I'm asking for help. I throw that in there, and then they can actually come up with challenges that I'll put in the videos. I tell you, I'm putting up a video on Monday about this. What would be a good candidate to challenge? So if you're a Patreon subscriber, you can help us out there. Mika Suchi? In the dark age of technology, mankind was butting heads with the Eldar Empire at its peak and doing just fine, thanks to their practical technology of the time. If the Imperium could get a hold of the complete STC and reclaim the level of tech, they'll be able to dominate the galaxy until they fall again.
Yeah, I feel if they do get to that power level again, it's gonna be the same thing as the Eldar. They're gonna be too OP. They're gonna get all crazy, and then a new god's gonna be born, and like half the Imperium's gonna die. And yeah, I don't know. Something's gotta happen, but I don't think that's the route to take.
Yeah, and I think if more STC technology was discovered, it would make the Imperium less gothic and like middle-aged like.
Yeah.
In terms of the High Lords would lose power. That's what I mean. Like the common people would gain more power, and that would be bad for them. So I think they would push to actually not let the people get control of better technology. Kind of like when you think of a communist country, like let's say North Korea. I don't think he wants people going on like the internet. I don't think, well, they don't have the internet, because you want to control the people that you're controlling.
Right.
Yeah, you want to limit their power. Atticus X.
You say that the Necrons are the most evil race, but isn't their story and motivation more of a tragic tale? They were deceived into taking their metal forms, and they only wished to restore their race. I don't think they were evil just for the sake of being evil, but rather a product of misfortune and deception. Chaos, on the other hand, is just that, evil for the sake of being evil. It was created out of negative energy from pain and torment, and they only wish to destroy and corrupt. Isn't that motivation more of why something is bad? It's more of the actions and the words, is what he's saying.
Well, I mean, the Necrons are still pretty evil though, because the reason that they basically sold their souls to the devil. And how much more of an evil person are you? Am I saying it right?
You're right. Yeah.
Because the Necron race sold their soul to the devil just so that they can be better than the old ones.
Right.
They hated them so much that they wanted to destroy them. So the pure hatred of everything relating to the old ones pushed them so far that they sold their soul to the Catan. Is it the Catan? Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I believe so.
So they're still pretty evil.
Yeah, chaos is evil. I mean, it's chaos. That's what it is. But I mean,
but you do have your points.
Right. Everybody has their opinion, and we respect it. And that is a good point that you do say.
Anthony Price. Well, setting the Tyranids on chaos would be great. Wouldn't that just lead to chaos Tyranids? That does not sound like a good thing. No.
I mean, since chaos are controlled by the hive mind, I think the hive mind would have to be corrupted by chaos in order for the Tyranids to be all chaotic.
And the hive mind would not get corrupted by chaos because the warp weakens, because psychic powers weaken when they get close to the hive mind. The hive mind has some type of effect that actually clouds
the warp energies.
Yeah, so people can't even travel. Like, let's say we're on a planet, gets attacked by Tyranids. The Tyranid presence at that planet prevents any Imperial ships coming from the warp to defend the planet to even enter near the planet. Mm-hmm. So there's something up with that. If you throw, it's like they basically have a huge unseen fortification around them, protecting them.
Think of it as a psychic hood.
Yeah, it's a psychic hood that goes. They go into the Eye of Terror, and basically psychic energy just gets pushed out because it's like a ball throwing into a pool, and the ball is just protected from the water.
Great analogy, Gersh.
But thank you for the comments, and that couldn't happen.
I mean, Mini Wargaming, what's his name? Matt, he does have Nurgle Nids, which they look pretty cool, but is it actually possible?
Maybe. Who knows?
Anthony, we just did that one.
White Scars.
Do you plan on covering all the Space Marine chapters? If you do, please start with the White Scars.
You know what? No, we're not going to do the White Scars.
That's the one we're going to leave out.
Yeah, just for you.
Right.
Because you're a White Scar. Somnus Sativa Terra. Vulcan 40K versus Thor Marvel Avengers. Who wins?
You need to be on Patreon, sir. So,
Yeah.
so you can show us all these amazing... Because that actually sounds like a pretty badass fight.
Yeah, it does. But Vulcan is eternal.
Yeah, he is eternal.
But so is Thor.
Thor is a god.
How did Thor die?
I don't think he did because he came back.
No, but the first time. Who killed him? Was it Sentry? No, it wasn't Sentry.
No.
Because they like made a clone of Thor.
Right.
How did he die in the first place?
I think I think that's right. When Sentry became fused with the Void, they became into this like really demonic thing. No, I think that was Loki who died. I don't know. If you guys know, let us know.
Yeah.
But Thor did die somehow.
But the point is that Thor has died. Vulcan has not.
Well, Vulcan has died, but he's a perpetual. He's eternal, so he can't die, but he does.
That's a good question, and it would be awesome to get ripped apart in the comment section.
Mm-hmm.
So I might put that next time we do a Salamanders video. Biggest Dickus, greetings. I'm going to Armada Championship. If I don't get the shit kicked out of me, I'm giving away the TIE Fighter Squadron that I field. Would you like to get one? Cool.
Why not? Yeah.
If yes, you can PM the mailing address. Thank you, Biggest Dickus. We don't really play,
What's it called? Star Wars Armada, I think?
Is it? Yeah, we don't really play. But we could give it away.
Right. Or we can convert it into like a Grotling ship.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Thank you, though. I'm a T-Rex roar and 12-year-old white girl.
Great name.
So, with Khaldor Drago, how he can help his Grey Knight Brotherhood against severe demon incursion. Can't they just capture a bloodthirster or something and trap the red bastard using a variety of methods and have Khaldor just chilling around slaying demons and bitches?
Well, Drago is currently lost in the warp, so he is slaying demons and bitches in there. But somehow he randomly pops out wherever the need for him is. So basically, he is just an OP guy that can do whatever he wants. So they could do that, but will they? I don't know.
Yeah. You're the Grey Knights expert, so yeah.
Well, it's because Matt Ward messed up the lore so much as to where, like, he is essentially a god. Like, he's trapped in the warp, yet he can manifest himself back to reality to where he is needed. So what kind of BS is that? Like, I don't know, but yeah, it is what it is.
Juan Diaz, can y'all paint the window frame? LOL. You got 5 minutes to paint, right?
We gotta paint miniatures, man. We can't be painting that.
Jaegerbomb.
Speaking of the Imperium, do the Imperial Guard have power armor units? Are there any augmentations given to them, or do the Space Marines have full control over that aspect of weaponry and armament?
They do have things that alter their abilities, but their bodies would not be they're not compatible to the extremes of a Space Marine. I was thinking about this the other day when I was at the gym, because like a Space Marine, like they don't even have to like work out. All they have to do is drill. Their bodies naturally just are huge, muscular things. Whereas a Imperial Guardsman, no.
It's just any guy picked off the street.
Yeah. so their augmentation wouldn't be as awesome as the Space Marines.
Right.
Matthew De Leon.
If the Necrons returned to the height of their power, even the Tyranids would be royally fucked. Yeah, because I mean they were pretty much one of the two OP races back in their day. So yeah, we agree.
Thank you.
Benero Moquoro.
Hey, Omes. Can you please stop pushing your Patreon so much? It can be off-putting, and I think you'll find people are more open-handed when they aren't asked to donate over and over. That is the only little issue I have with this channel. Apparent from that. Keep and the good work. Your content is amazing. Thank you for saying our content is amazing. And no, we can't stop pushing Patreon. We don't even push it that much. We push it like maybe in 2 or 3 videos per week. And it's just to let you guys know, because we do get a lot of new viewers.
Right.
Our channel is growing a lot, so they need to know. And you know, if we're throwing that information out there, people will
Watch.
Yeah, watch.
And they'll support.
Yeah. But thank you so much for those questions. We are out of time.
Yep.
We will catch you next Tuesday. Please comment down below and give us any more questions you guys would like us to answer for next Tuesday. And that's that.
Yeah. As always, he is
Gershwin. And
I am part of One Mind Syndicate, the Sound Alchemist. Well, I don't know what I'm saying. I think it's time to go. We are out of here.
See ya.